Electrical and Electronics Engineering from Sai Vidya Institute of Technology, helping you all in microcontroller lab programs. For 2018 scheme, the subject code is 18EEL57, and for 2017 scheme, the subject code is 17EEL57. In today's laboratory program, we are going to discuss an assembly language program related to the logical instruction. Here, we are going to take two numbers in the internal memory location, and the two hexadecimal numbers are logically ANDed, logically ORed, logically XORed, and the result will be stored in the memory location 23H. So we are going to consider the number in 20H and 21H. 20H is considered as the comparison, whether we are doing AND operation, OR operation, or XOR operation. If it is AND operation, in 20H, I will enter the details as 00. If it is OR operation, in 20H memory location, I will enter it as 01. If it is XOR operation, I am going to enter in 20H memory location as 02. And if it is any other operation, then I'll enter it as 03. Now, we are going to enter the number in 21H and 22H, and the result will be stored in 23H. So now let's start the program. The software that we are using for this microcontroller lab program is Keil Microvision software. So double click on the Keil Microvision software. The screen will appear as shown. In the screen, you can find three windows. The first window is the project window. The second window is the enable editor window. And the third window is the build output window. In the editor window, we are going to type the program. In the build output window, we are going to check the output and we are going to check whether there are any errors. And we are going to set the frequency. We are going to see the registers, all these things in the project window. So let us start with the program. So let's get into the program. Step 1. In the menu, we have to select Project tab. The Project tab is available in the menu for the fourth tab, File, Edit, View, Project. So click on Project window. In the project window, the first option is New Microvision Project. So select New Microvision Project. So once you select New Microvision Project, you get another box. We get one more box where we have to enter the file name. We are performing logical operation. So in the file name, the user has to enter some name. So here I enter the file name as logical because we are doing logical operation. After entering the file name, I enter save button. So you can see here there is a save button which I enter. Now the microcontroller Keil Microvision software is going to ask us to set the vendor name and the device name. So in the search tab, we are going to type the name as AT, capital A, capital T. After that, we are going to type the alphabets 8, 9. After that, we are going to type C. Then we are going to type 5, 1. Then we are going to type E, D2. So this is the microchip vendor and the device name is AT89C51 ED2, which is used for microcontroller 8051 Keil Microvision software. So using this software, we can execute the programs. After this, I click on OK. It is going to ask me whether you want to copy the image or you don't want to copy the image. Since I am using only assembly language programming here, and since I'm not using any other software to check the result, here I'll be giving it as no. So it creates the target. Where can you find the target has been created? In the project window. Now I have to edit my program. Where do I edit the program? In the editor window. But the editor window is disabled. How do you enable it? Again, go to the menu. What is the first option that you find in the menu? Yes, it's the file option. So in the file option, what is the first option that you have? New. So you click on new. So your window gets enabled. Your editor window gets enabled. So let us type the program. So let's type the program. So you can find here that I have typed the program. So what is the program that I'm going to type? The program that I'm going to type is with respect to the microcontroller. So it's a logical instruction what I'm going to type right now. So we start with ORG00H. ORG00H, short jump 30H, ORG30H is the program what we're going to type. After we type the program, we are going to execute it and see what is the result. So let us type the program. So let's go to the program here. So it's ORG00H, short jump 30H, ORG30H, move R0, #20H. So this is the program here what we have to do. So I paste the program here. After doing this, it's an assembly language program. How does Keel Microvision knows that it's an assembly language program? Only when we save it as the extension file. So let's go to file. In the file menu, let's go to save as option. There is one more dialog box which you can find. In this dialog box, I will type in the file name as logical.asm. .asm is the extension file that is used for assembly language programming. So here, after I type the file name as .asm, I click on the save button, which indicates that it has saved the program. Now let us set the crystal frequency for this program. So how do we set the crystal frequency? Go to target 1 in the project window, right click on target 1. You get many options. Take the first option, options for target 1. In the crystal frequency, it's written 33.0 by default. We have to enter the crystal frequency as 11.0591, which is the crystal frequency which we are setting for 8051 microcontroller assembly language programming. So in the same window, the third tab is output tab. By default, the create hex file will be unchecked. So you can see it is not checked. So we have to check it. After checking it, press OK. So we have set the crystal frequency. Now let us add this file to the project. How do you do this? Go to the project window. In the project window, expand target 1. In the source group 1, right click on source group 1. You have many options. Go to the third option, that is add existing file to the group. Here, search for the program what you have created. So I've created logical.asm, search for that program and click on add once and click on close. So you can find here that your program has been added. Now it's the time to check whether there are any errors in the program. How do you check whether there are any errors in the program? In the menu window, you have translate, build and rebuild. How do you perform this? First, click on the translate icon. In the build window, you can check whether there are any errors or whether there are any warnings. So in the build output window, you can find that there are 0 errors and 0 warnings. Then you click on the next icon, that is the build icon. Either you can click on the build icon or press F7, it links the hexa file to this project. Next, I click on the rebuild icon, which completes the process. Now I have to check the output. How do I check the output? In the menu, I go to the sixth option, that is the debug option. So you can see here in the menu, file is the first option, edit is the second, view is the third, project is the fourth, fifth is flash. So the sixth option is the debug. So click on debug, go to start stop debug session. It will come as this dialog box. Click on OK. You will be led to this window where you're going to check the output. Now, how do I check the output? Your output window is shown here. This is your output window. That is the address bar. Here we are using internal memory location. So for addressing the internal memory location, we have to write in the address bar as capital D and we have to press colon. Colon indicates that you are mentioning the number. Here I have to click as 20H is the memory location. The same program is used to perform for AND operation, OR operation and XOR operation. First I am doing the first operation, that is AND operation. So write it as 0 0. Next, the first number is 03H and the next number is 0F is the number what I give. So I have given two numbers. 03 is given in 21H and in 22H 0F is given. Where do I find the output? I find the output in 23H. So let us check the output. How do you check the output? Let us go to the first tab, that is step tab. First, it is going to store in the register R0 20H. So 20H is the memory location that is pointing here. So in 20H I have stored 00. So the data 00 will be stored in accumulator. The same data will be stored in register R1. When I say increment R0, the data present in R0 gets incremented. So R0 has data as 20, it gets incremented. Next, compare jump no equal R1 equals to 00. So it compares whether the data that is present in R1 is 00 or not. If it is 00, it will perform AND operation. If it is not 00, it will go to the next loop. Since it is 00, it performs AND over here. So we can observe here that it has performed AND operation. I think all of you can observe this. Here, the next number what it has to load is 03. So 03 is there in the accumulator. Next, that 03 will be moved to R2. Now, it performs the AND operation of 03 and 0F. So the answer will go to here. So the answer for the AND operation of 03 and 0F is 03, which is placed in 23H memory location. So this is AND operation. How do you perform OR operation? In the place of 00, I type as 01. In the place of 01, if I type 02, it is XOR operation. So this is how you perform the logical operation. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.